Hey Aquarius, how's it going? I'm so happy to be here with you all today to read for you. Ooh, I hope you can't see the mess in my room. Just move my body up a little bit closer. Dude, I swear, every time I move that camera, it's like a worse angle. But anyhow, Aquarius, today I'm kind of doing like a song theme, like focusing on love, of course, but kind of seeing what songs come up in my head as I meditate in your energy before I pull the cards. And the first song I heard was Don't You Forget About Me. I want to say it's like Simply Red, maybe. I'll post a link in the description box below, but it's like an 80s song. So let's see where it takes us. Okay. Sure enough, there's been a walking away. Someone has walked away, and someone does not want to be forgotten. Okay. I feel like this was a positive, though. I mean, it may not have felt the greatest. I think it might have been pretty abrupt. I get the sense that someone kind of spun around on their heels and was like, bye-bye, sort of thing. I'm headed to kind of, happy, healthier waters. Okay, this is a major turning point in your life, a faux show. Okay, let's tell more about this. Don't forget about me. I just heard like someone being kind of sassy and sarcastic, saying like, "Oh, you bet I will forget about you." Like, adios, like, right? So, I don't know if you had enough of this person and were like not sticking around for it, but let's pull some cards here. Tell us more about this Eight of Cups situation, walking away. Ooh, yeah. So we've got the Lovers, the Hanged Man. Ooh. This is okay. This makes a lot more sense why I feel like this relationship was pretty spicy, pretty hot, pretty passionate, I'm just hearing, I heard the word tempestuous. I think, it's like going down in a blaze of glory. I'm hearing this was a super passionate love affair. As often the lovers can be, that kind of rocked the world. With the Hanged Man energy here, two majors coming up, it's almost like this energy of seeing the light. It's almost like you were kind of caught up in this passion and this intense fire, and something came to light that kind of snapped you out of it and was kind of like an aha moment that led to this heartbreak here. It's almost like a sense of I'm worth more than this. And I'm done with this, and I'm looking for a fresh start, sort of thing. And I'm looking for someone that can, I'm hearing like hold me, like hold my power, hold my strength. Interesting. Okay. Well, somebody's missing you though, because with that song, I'm just getting that feeling that, again, this burned hot, it burned fast. And this person will never forget you. I'll tell you that much. Flip it if it's the reverse, but that's how I'm reading it right now. That's how I'm feeling it. All right. So I'm really super curious what came to light here that that kind of snapped you out of this inferno here, where you're like, bye-bye. Like, look at all the red in this. Like, in all of this, I don't know if it's like power struggles or just the pure passion of this. Tell us more about that Hanged Man. What was illuminated? What came to light? What was that light bulb moment, that aha moment for you, Aquarius? Ooh, Magician. Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands. Ooh, is that like the Knight of Swords? How many cards are in here? I'm not taking all these cards. That's like, well, I'm committed now. I'll do it. I'll do anything for you guys. So let's take it. We'll just break it down step by step. Don't stop now. I might just shuffle them around a little bit more once they come out, but definitely got the World. Okay, well, this is definitely going to change your life. Ooh, we got the Two of Cups on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna just put this to the side for a sec here. So what was it that came to life? Dude, there was like so much arguing in this relationship. Like so much. This was such a heavy burden. And then we got, sorry, I haven't been talking about the signs lately. We got Gemini, we got Virgo, we got Pisces. What else we got so far? Capricorn. That's who's jumping out at me right now. So much conflict. Like I feel like I just wiped my head because I'm just like, are you serious? Like, oh, like just it feels like one thing after another with this person. I think there is nasty words. I think there was this feeling of things being said and feeling defensive and putting up your guard with this person. And it all became too much. Like with the 10 of Wands here ending out the cycle, it was almost like enough. Like, I'm out of here. And this would explain why you turned on your heel and took off. It's because like if I went through this, I'd be enough too. I feel like this person was incredibly manipulative. This person has some work to do for sure. There's somebody that's incredibly intelligent, incredibly talented, and in other areas of their life, they're probably pretty, I don't want to say respected, but they look like they know what they're doing and they're good at it. But behind closed doors, this person is just like a bit of a troublemaker. Like it was always something with this person and it was exhausting for you. Like here you are in the 4 of Swords energy, just kind of being like, oh my God, I could sleep for a lifetime after this, you know? And even like this person looking at you here, it's almost like they're not even satisfied. Like you'd retreat and you'd be like, okay, like, you know, like just leave me alone for a bit. And they're almost like they come right back at you because they're this type of person that always has to have the last word. They always have to have the last word. They always need to win and win. And you were over it. And I think you, like, again, rather quickly just told them, like, I'm out. Like, I am done with this. I'm not going to let you hurt me anymore. I feel like this person, I don't know if they flipped out at your work or something like that too, but whatever was going on here started to affect you financially as well. And it, you know, left you kind of hanging on for dear life. I don't get the sense that you were worried about losing money, but I get the feeling that this was starting to affect your life and potentially like your well-being. You know, I don't know if you were struggling to get to work and kind of manage there and, you know, or staying at work a little bit longer because you didn't want to go home to this and deal with any of it for sure. But I can't remember the last time I've seen a spread with so much conflict in here. You definitely felt chained to this person. I just came into my mind when I looked at that double card, like, I don't know if this person potentially told you that they were pregnant, or they had something over you in some way, shape, or form. They held it over you to kind of get you to stay, and it really isolated you. The other thing I'm getting to when I say that is I think this person isolated you from your friends and family and, you know, was just very unhealthy connection, power, control. Yeah, I'm just being drawn up to the lovers. Like, I'm sure the loving was super good and super hot. But I'm sorry, none of this is worth it. And I think you realize that, like, eventually, right? With the World card here, lots of majors, right? We got lots of majors. I think this is like, you know, it was time. It was time to leave this cycle behind and start something new. Yeah, with this star energy and the 2 of Cups down here, 2 of Swords, 6, 3. Okay, so I think that you can expect, if this isn't coming down the pipe, I think you've realized that it doesn't have to be this way. You could have something that's calm and peaceful, healing, gentle, lovely. Like, you have a choice. You do not have to be stuck in something like this. You can actually have something that will bring you much happiness, much happiness, much more happiness, okay? You don't need this. And I feel like I don't need to tell somebody that. I think you're well aware of it. Maybe you just needed to hear that reinforced. And I'm just hearing it's a no-brainer. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm wondering if you ask yourself that, like, what are you doing? This is a no-brainer sort of thing. I feel inclined to draw this out. I'm telling you, this person's missing you, though, because you put up with their garbage, and they know not a lot of people are gonna. Like, they thought they had ya. But nah. Like, you saw the light, my friend. What's this? Inspiration and well-being. Yeah, for your own well-being, you had to get out. This is going to be very empowering for you to leave this behind. You're way too good for this person here. Commitment to well-being. Yeah, I think at a certain point you had said to yourself, like, I'm putting myself first. This is nonsense. Like, it feels good. It's rocking your world in certain ways, but whoa. You can do so much better than this. And, you know, check yourself. Is there something about people like this where you kind of thrive on that chaos? It draws you in. Like, what are you getting from it? How did you get involved in this in the first place, sort of thing? Boundaries, you know, I think you need to think about that. And I think that when you do that, you'll have this empowerment kind of coming into being where you'll realize that life doesn't have to be hard. You can be just as happy with someone like this. It doesn't have to be crazy and chaotic. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, truth. Like, that's like confirmation, right? It's the truth. Look in the mirror. Like, again, this is Spirit asking you to look in the mirror, and, you know, for all this person's bad qualities and stuff like that, there was obviously something in there that drew you in, and what was that? And explore that. You might need to go back to family roots. If you look back on the, I'm hearing, look at your attachment style. So if you go on the internets and you Google like attachment styles, there's all sorts of like little mini quizzes you can take and stuff where it can give you a sense anyways of maybe how you look for love, how you act in love, what you put up with, what you don't put up with, you know. It's really interesting stuff. Spirit's encouraging you to go through and to look at that. And yeah, this is where you'll find confidence and healing in this and the answers that you're seeking. What did I say about boundaries, right? Set up those boundaries. And in this, you'll find closure, happiness, and commitment. So again, for those of you, and this kind of seems to be a theme today, for those of you that feel that love wasn't meant for you, or maybe I just wasn't meant to be in love, nah, leave that behind. There's definitely someone out there for you, if you want there to be, but you gotta do some inner work first here. And I think you're well aware of this. And what's interesting is, I think part of the path of getting there is following your dreams. Okay, is there something that you've always wanted to do, but you've kind of held yourself back from it? And I think by going through this process again of looking back through you know, family history stuff, childhood stuff, with the help of a supportive counselor, you know, it's almost like this person set the wheels in motion for you to really come into your own. Yeah, here's that passion that I was talking about up here. And forgiveness, I think, you know, one of the most critical pieces that usually comes a little bit later, but you know, can definitely be very healing is forgiveness. Not necessarily even towards this person, it doesn't have to be that, but even forgiveness with yourself. Like, do not beat yourself up that you chose these patterns, or you know, you chose this particular pattern, although I don't think this is your first time doing this. I think you probably were muddled up in stuff like this before. You know, just some self-compassion and some gentleness with yourself as you kind of start to explore these things, and just really showing that compassion towards yourself for willing to dig deep and to find out, like, why do these people draw me in, you know, and what is the attraction there? Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now, Aquarius. You have a fantastic day. Please be sure to hit the like button before you go and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.